you've been feeling something reaching its breaking point, you're not imagining it. The masks are coming off. The truth is rising. And what's been kept in illusion can't stay hidden anymore. Spirit is bringing closure where your heart has carried too much for too long. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's see what's finally coming to an end. Welcome in, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a Sacred Woundings Oracle card. This is a wound that is surfacing in your life right now because the power it has over you is finally coming to an end. So you're going to experience some things that are tied to this wound, Leo. So we are getting for you the wound of the grinning mask. So the wound of the grinning mask. Now, some of you might resonate with the image of this card. So happiness worn to avoid concern. So some of you might be experiencing a mask that you might be wearing. Happiness, a mask of happiness worn to avoid concern. So this wound forms when you learn to hide pain behind a smile to keep others comfortable. You become the one who's always fine, even when you're unraveling inside. It can leave you feeling unseen, emotionally isolated, and afraid that dropping the mask will make you a burden. So you've been wearing a mask, or perhaps there's someone external to you wearing a mask, or there's a theme of this. This mask is coming off, and this whole facade is coming to an end. Okay, so this is the energy coming through. So know this is in the background, okay? So it's going to be weaved into all the cards that are going to come through for you today. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have an opportunity to plant a new seed. We have an opportunity to step into this new light, to this new experience, to leave the old behind and finally bring something that has been interfering with the way that you experience abundance or the way you give and receive energy, love, right? Loving energy. This is now, there's no power over whatever this is that is holding you back from connecting with it. Okay, so this is the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. So this is just confirming to me that some of you have been moving through an uncomfortable energy. And, you know, there's grief here, there is loss, there is pain, there is sadness, disappointment, regret, resentment, like all kinds of emotions that don't feel good. And you've been carrying them around. And I feel this has been a cycle that you've been moving through. So what's happening here is something is about to end, and you're about to enter a new experience where you have to allow the past to remain in the past and step forward from it. Come out of this like dark space, whatever this is for you. So Five of Cups, things are changing. This is what this confirms. And you're coming to a place of fulfillment. You're coming to a place where you get to stop and actually enjoy the experience that you are creating for yourself. This is so important for some of you because I feel you haven't been within this energy for a long time or haven't experienced it at all. You've been in a lot of challenges wearing this like cloak. It's a darker energy. It's like a jacket. It's a favorite jacket that we wear, right? And maybe it's old, it's ripped, it is not doing what it's meant to do, right? So this is the energy now that they want you to step into, is something where you're taking that jacket off. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Leo, I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how they connect with you, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, we've got a false mask. This is now not about other people. This is about you, okay? So pleasing others is coming to an end. you know, allowing others' energetic gardens to grow and invade your space. You're shifting this energy to you growing your own energetic space and allowing others to grow their own, right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So we have an old energy that you have outgrown. You're coming to a point in your life where you've reached the peak there. This could be a really challenging experience, or it could be a really good one. Wherever you are, you're reaching a peak and things are about to change. Things are about to start. This is what they're sharing. And that's coming in through the Ace of Pentacles. This fresh new start, an opportunity to start over, an opportunity to begin again, or just to start, period, right? This is where you're putting an energy out there. And you know, maybe you're going to make a choice today, maybe even tomorrow, or in the next little while, where you're going to step into something that is more aligned to who you are and what you desire to experience. And this Five of Cups energy is incredibly strong because these are wounds, these are masks that are surfacing that you're feeling. The story behind it, why you had to wear it, the things that happened that contributed to this mask forming, like all kinds of things. These are these stories here within the Five of Cups. They keep interfering with this, right? So Spirit is now bringing awareness around this in your life, wherever it's coming from, that is triggering this or making you feel this way. There's something in your environment, something that you're moving through. And sometimes what happens is, instead of trying to fix it, like sometimes we want to fix it. And it's not about fixing it, but just being there with it, right? And sometimes we're there with it, but then we stay too long. So you have to see where you're at. And there's an opportunity here now in your life. The planets, the stars, they're all aligning for you, Leo. And they really want you to center and ground yourself and look ahead to see where you're going. We're not looking backwards. Everything that happened in the past, all the things that were said, all the things that were done, let's just let it go. And I know sometimes it's hard to do, but you're being called to do this. And it's not that you're meant to forget. This is more about forgiveness, right? So you're planting the seed of forgiveness. And because you're planting this seed, whatever the seed is, a commitment, devotion, this is you committing to showing up for this seed every single day, giving it the right amount of water, the right amount of light. You know, what kind of soil does it need? And, you know, what do you need to be aware of? So there's no weeds growing. And if they are weeds in the garden, that you're there tending to them, you're there gatekeeping this garden and making sure that it can fully thrive in its environment. So this seed is you that you're planting, right? This is you showing up. So it's a seed that is within yourself. And I feel that it's almost like Spirit is digging a hole, or we are digging a hole within ourselves. And as we're digging the hole, the dirt is coming out, right? So we need to create some space. So we have this coming through right now for you in some way, whether it's directly you experiencing this. It could be an energy external to you coming through someone else being reflected to you, or it is just something else on the outside, like a theme somewhere. Maybe you're watching a movie that has, you know, someone, you know, overcoming some of their challenges, their emotional hurdles and struggles, and stepping into their power, right? So this is what I'm getting here with the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm getting an exchanging of energies. I feel there's something that you are meant to create. There's something that you are meant to bring into this world through your energy. And this is something that is creative. It is a channel that is forming within you. So I feel that, you know, there's another way of working with whatever this is, through creating an outlet, a channel to express it in a way that is healing. So you might be starting a journey around this somewhere in your life, right? So, you know, painting, this could be you singing, this could be you writing, this could be you baking, like you're pouring this energy into something else that is light. It is not negative. It is, you know, it's not you staying in this energy and sharing it with others. So sometimes what happens is we have something that happens in our life. Maybe it's some drama and it's towards you, and someone said something and you're feeling really upset. So you're picking up the phone and you're sharing it with your spouse, with your friend, a family member. And then you get another call and you share. It's like you're spreading this news around. And it's your voice, it's the way that you're putting your energy out there that is now affecting the reality that you're living. So you want to be very mindful of this, because you're incredibly powerful at this time. So if you're expressing energies that are not aligned to who you are, what you're about, because of external circumstances that are maybe influencing you in some way or creating emotions that you need to vent or release, and then, you know, all of a sudden turns into gossip because that person go in and share that with someone else and the story changes. So there's almost like this ripple effect that is happening when we're sharing that energy outward. And maybe this has turned into a story. Maybe it is something that is defining you right now. Maybe you feel like this is you because of the experiences you've gone through. But this is you because of everything that you have overcome. There's a lot of power here. So they're flipping the story, flipping the switch here for you. Leo, there's something here going on. It feels like, you know, the phoenix rising. It's a major change. Change sometimes for some of us can be uncomfortable. But you are burning away the parts of you or the stories. They're not even the parts of you. It's the parts of you that allowed you to, you know, be dimmed or squashed in some way. And there's a story of strength that is rising from you doing this. So this is what I'm getting here is a reinvention of you on an energetic and spiritual level where there's, you know, this energy that is shedding away. It is so powerful and is not easy to go through. So some of you might be going through a very minor version of this, where others you're going to go through an intense version of this. It kind of goes up and down the scale here, depending on whatever experience we're having. But know that this energy is in the air. It might not be happening directly in your life, but you're definitely going to see this energy around. Okay, so just know that it's in the air. You're very strong. You are someone that has gone through a lot of challenging experiences, especially with people, disappointments, right? Resentment, like feeling resentful because you are showing up with a smile, putting everyone before you, and then being treated badly for it, or not treated equally, or, you know, in a way that doesn't feel good. And, you know, maybe there's something someone said to you or something that stuck and it's changed the course of your life or created an energy that you can't seem to get rid of. So it almost feels like there's a block or some sort of a curse. So it's almost like a dark cloud has been hanging over your life for a little while. So what they want you to know is that this is only temporary. It is not going to last. This too shall pass. They don't want you to stop in the storm. They want you to walk through it. We're always passing through energies. They're different paths that we're taking, but we're walking through them, constantly moving. So when we choose to stop and stay stuck in an energy, it's through the choices that we're making, right? It's through the energy that we are choosing to allow to invade our energetic space. So we are in a world, in a realm where there are unlimited energies, all kinds of things. And the ability we have here in this earthly realm is to show up in the way we desire to show up. So it's up to us, the kind of experience we want to have. No matter what that experience is, we can choose to move through it in our own vibration and frequency. So you can choose to go through something really difficult, centered and balanced. Right? It's like, okay, moving through this, I'm passing through this like crazy stormy energy. Like, I don't even know what's going on here, but I'm going to stay grounded and centered. I'm just going to like kind of move through it and navigate, but not allow it to enter my space. And when we do find it entering our space, we have to now tend to this energy and get the weeds out, right? So, yeah, this is you showing up. This is you, it's not easy. It is not something that, changes in the blink of an eye. It's not something that just flips over. It takes time. It is gradual, right? So when we're shifting, like you're like a shapeshifter right now, Leo, you're moving through this. You're very bendable, you're moldable. You can kind of, it's a chameleon-like energy. You're able to take the shape and form of the environment that you're in. And this is why I feel some of you wear a lot of different kinds of grinning masks, because you're really good at showing up in the way you need to, no matter what it is that you're feeling on the inside or what you feel about the situation. It's almost like we're living fake lives sometimes, you know? You know, I felt like that when I was working my 9 to 5, like having to show up in an experience, which I was good at. It worked for me in the time that I was doing it, but it didn't feel right ever. It's like, I don't really want to be here. I don't want to be doing this. Like, this isn't me. You know, I don't know if any of you felt like that. So here you're now stepping in and allowing yourself to be open to fulfillment, to abundance, to love, to being in this present moment and enjoying the experience that you're having, rather than allowing it to make you feel the way it's wanting you to feel, right? So it's not about disconnecting. It's more about pausing and stopping to smell the roses, to see, okay, this is what we've created. And, you know, your world is directly reflecting to you everything that is going on inside of you. And, you know, when I take a look around in my own experience, I've created a place of peace, a place of harmony, a place that brings me a lot of peace. Like, it is just amazing. But it's taken a while to get here. And, you know, even now within this place, there's challenges. Like, we just actually had, we woke up in the morning after turning our fireplace on. We struggled to get it started and finally got started. And it was running all night, and we woke up to maggots all over the floor. So maggots came through the chimney. And we're in this beautiful, serene environment. And then here we are inside the house dealing with all of this, you know, mess of maggots. And we're like, how the heck did this happen? And you're listening to all these people telling you their, you know, their view of what it is. Like, oh my gosh, you know what that means, Ria? It means it's death and this and that, all scary stuff. And I was like, no, that's not what it felt like to me. It just feels like there's something dead in the chimney and we just need to clean it out. That's it, right? So, I mean, those could be coming in as signs. Maybe you had a similar experience, you know, where you're within the energy of abundance and we have these little things happen, but we don't give it the weight that sometimes other people give it, right? So in a lot of times I feel that because we have a lot of people around, because we're going through different walks of life, experiencing different things, different scenarios, different kinds of people, their stories and all of that, we have all of these different ideas of stuff. So they want you to stop for a moment, connect with yourself and what you feel to be true for you, and look for that around you. And they really want, it's not obsessively looking for it, but actually stopping in your present moment and stepping into the energy of gratitude, right? Being thankful. Like, you have come a long way. And sometimes, like, you know, I'll forget and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I gotta stop for a moment here. It's been a few days and I haven't been thankful or even felt gratitude. So I'll step into that energy and sit with it for a little while and then move about my day. So it is something that we definitely want to practice every single day, but anytime you remember, it only takes a couple of seconds, right? So being in that place of gratitude and, you know, the energy of gratitude is around you as well. So I feel there's a give and take. There's an energy exchange that is moving around your collective where you're going to see people, you know, being thankful or grateful. Like, you're going to hear someone saying thank you, you know, giving you kind words. Like, you're going to see the energy of earth angels around you, just kind energy. This is the 9 of Cups. This is around you right now. So they really want you to see it. You know, it could be someone giving you a really nice smile. I feel people don't smile at each other often, right? So something rare that you see, especially where I was living. But you know what? The interesting thing is, everyone. So I was living in a city and now we're in this small town and it is so different. Everyone here is very tight knit and very kind. So it's really nice because everyone supports each other. You help the community. It's just a really nice environment. I'm not used to this because it's way different in the city. So it's a change. And, you know, some of you are also going through changes where you're stepping into this different kind of vibration and frequency. And for you, it's showing up like there's many ways this is going to show up. So number 1, 5, and 9. You might be seeing these numbers around. These are number frequencies, light codes, everyone, that are connecting you today's message. You might be seeing them individually, these numbers, or together in some sort of a sequence. So that's just connecting you here. And I wanted to pull a spirit animal that is actually walking beside you and guiding you at this time as you're moving through this ending. So there's an experience that is old, it is stale, you've outgrown it, it is expired, it's finally ending, and you're stepping into this new energy. You deserve it, you're worthy of it as well. So Spirit wants you to know that. So the spirit animal coming forward for you today is the groundhog spirit. Look at that. Any of you seen a groundhog recently? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So time to let go. It is time for you to let go, Leo. So the number 31, this is another light code frequency that's coming in here, number frequency that is connecting you to this reading. So let's see what it is the groundhog wants to share. So I'm getting the Groundhog movie coming through. I don't know if any of you have seen that. I love that movie. And there's another one too with another actor, but he's in an apartment. It's more like an action thriller movie. So the oracle message is endings lead to beginnings and death is a part of life. So groundhog spirit is here to let you know that it is a time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When groundhog spirit appears, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you right now. So when the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too you might yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good. So let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. And I feel called to read you the protection message as well, which is, have you been relentless in your efforts to revive something that has passed in its prime and needs to die away? A situation, a relationship, a belief, or a habit that served you once but no longer fills your vitality. Perhaps you automatically expected to see the world through a specific lens based on the familiar. Groundhog Spirit has appeared to let you know it's time to accept the past is the past. So allow yourself to feel the loss and grieve it if you need to. Any sadness will not last forever or overwhelm you. Knowing Spirit is with you and wants you to experience joy and excitement will help you through this transition from the old to the new. So look at that. That is Groundhog Spirit supporting and guiding you at this time. So I don't know why, but I'm getting a pack rat. This looks like, you know, obviously a groundhog, but also a pack rat, right? This is what I've seen close to my home recently. They're trying to get into our house and stay warm, so we're sealing things up. So pack rats are coming in, and even the symbols of hearts. You might be seeing the symbols of hearts around, Leo. So let's go ahead, close, and seal your reading with an angel number. So 1313, lucky break. You're going to experience a lucky break, Leo. So if you're seeing this number, get ready for it. It is time for you to start making intuitive choices, intentional choices. You're on a fruitful search. We're not here trying to rush through experiences. We're on a fruitful search. So we want to be picky here. Good fortune is in the air for you, know that. And you're going to get what it is that you want. You're going to get what you want, Leo. So I would be jumping for joy here. Now, some of you might see someone that resembles the angel on this card. It's just a confirmation that you are surrounded by earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.